Forgive me for being late, I'm just a little under the weather. But before we say anything or do anything, this is a much longer short side quest than the typical short side quest. And that is not a good thing. Now that we're going to be having 2 TLSQs a month, even calling Hogwarts Mystery a shadow of its former self is an insult to the formation that are shadows. What's even lower than a shadow? Here's what we're stuck with. This is a 3-day side quest, and we're going to have another one next week of Pumpkin Journey. The amount of side quests we're having is absolutely insane. We've been having so many side quests lately, it makes me just not want to play the game. Like what we got. Corey is throwing a super mysterious Halloween party and you're invited. Solve the mystery of this film noir style mystery to earn your own vintage detective outfit. I have to say, I am not a huge fan of the film noir style. I really don't like it. Personally, I find it cringe. Just personally. So I'm not happy about this. I guess the one saving grace for this particular side quest is the fact that it's a beyond Hogwarts side quest, which means you're all still adults. The problem is that it is a side quest. Good morning everyone and welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Mystery. Regretfully, we have another TLSQ and next week then there's another TLSQ. I'm telling you people right now that next week's TLSQ will be 1 or 2 days late. I have an exam next week around Friday and I want to get a good night's sleep before an exam. So I will likely only record the TLSQ after I get back from the exam and only if the exam goes well. I have to say the student center decorated very nicely for Halloween. It's just that I hate TLSQs. I really hate them. I heard you and Penny would be here. That's the only reason I showed up. Just for Penny though? You have other friends here. Who invited Marula? Who invited Marula? Corey, what did you invite Marula for? I can't believe I accepted Hayden's invitation to come to the stupid party. I can't believe he invited you. I thought he was still mad about the whole kidnapping thing. Saraya certainly is still mad about the kidnapping thing. That's why she's so mad at Marula in her adulthood. Corey's hooked up some of the most amazing Halloween party. Or so I've heard. I read that sentence completely wrong, but I'm legitimately too tired and to try and correct myself. I'm already a bit under the weather. The weather changed really quickly here in India, abruptly, and my body is not coping with it. The way Talbot says hello makes me think he's bad. Sarai, you made it. Unfortunately. How can I miss something named Corey Hayden's Super Mysterious Halloween Party? That he named that literally. I don't know why, but just saying Corey Hayden's Super Mysterious Halloween Party makes me think of Super Mario for some reason. I don't know why I thought this was a Super Mario themed party. I knew adding the title to the invitation would draw people in. I also couldn't turn on the opportunity to celebrate Halloween with my friends. We don't even celebrate Halloween. I live in India. This won't be any ordinary Halloween party, so I've got a few tricks up my sleeve this year. Oh? I reveal everything after I finish setting up a few last minute details. Well then I'll take time to ask you what everyone else thinks is gonna happen. Let's see if we can figure out what you're up to before you announce it. Not gonna happen, but sure. Again, Corey, what do you invite Marula for? And excuse me? Excuse me? Where is my boy Barnaby? I am offended. Hello? You gonna tell us now? I've been feeling so sick to my stomach. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video. Everyone seems to have a different idea for what Corey could be planning. Corey said himself that this wasn't an ordinary Halloween party. I would have preferred an ordinary one. I literally just want chocolate right now. I should go get myself some. Maybe that would soothe my stomach. Exactly. I bet it's some sort of Cornbush and Pushman's themed party. Corey loves those books. But Jay thinks you're gonna have a special guest and Talbot thinks you have to solve a puzzle. I think it's not all 3 things at once. Which do you think is more likely? A theme party, a special guest, or solving a puzzle? Puzzle, I think. I think Talbot's right under solving a puzzle of some kind. Corey does love mysteries, so this whole party might require some kind of collaboration to solve a big puzzle. Guys, if you want people in your whole thing to collaborate, just maybe don't involve Marula, who will definitely ruin it. Marula has this thing where every single Halloween she's going to ruin something. I don't know why we keep calling her places. She actively ruins things. That is just what she does. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I wonder what it could be. I can't even make myself sound excited for this. I'm legitimately just not having fun. It looks like we're about to find out for sure. I think Corey's getting ready to announce something. I am in pain. And I don't wanna do two TLSQs. I have overheard all shit speculations as to the nature of this party. As promised, I'm ready to reveal what is going on what is going on. The super mysterious Halloween party is actually a pause for dramatic effect. Pausing for dramatic effect. Am I even allowed to say that word on YouTube? Sure, why not? A murder mystery party. What is the mystery here is who decided to murder the good ass schedule of having a couple of chapters per month and just one TLSQ? Who murdered that schedule? A murder mystery party. So basically puzzles, yeah. I don't like murder mysteries. I don't have fun with those. I'm interested even less in this TLSQ now. What exactly is a murder mystery party? Corey, did you kill someone? I'm glad you asked, Rahi. Corey, I'm beginning to fear you killed someone. I learned about them from Muggle Books Processing and they loaned me when we were in school. Yeah, they do have that. You have those. I am not fond of them. Whoa. You see, I'm outlining the basics of a murder mystery where all of you are guests at a party. That's what we are. It'll be the part of the host and help guide you when you all get stuck. And the murder is... only one of you will be playing the role of the victim and someone else will be the murderer. Okay, so this is basically Roblox's murder mystery. Have you played that game on Roblox? The lights turn off, somebody is a murderer and you can murder someone when you're like, when the lights are off and people need to figure out who it is. And there's one detective who needs to shoot the right person. I'm beginning to think just talking about this stuff is going to get me demonetized. So we'll be investigating to find out who killed the victim. How do we know who the murderer is? I'll be passing out roll cards to everyone in a moment. Then you have to use your part introduction. Oh my god, Jab City! Did you really just put in a Roblox game in here? Did you really just decide I'm going to make a stupid side quest where I'm going to put in a Roblox game? This is a Roblox game. What? I should really just milk Hogwarts Legacy for all it's worth. Unfortunately, our final guest seems to be running late, so we'll have to get started without him. If that's not Barnaby, I don't wanna be anywhere without Barnaby. Can we get my boy, please? Everyone gather around, let's get this party started. You're not a very great host if you're like not even waiting for your... And even the lights turned off. How like fantastic! Lights turned off. Now someone's like actually gonna get killed or something. You know what? I don't even care. Ah! Who screamed? Crack. What was that noise? Like, did someone actually get killed? This is literally a Roblox game. I can't stop laughing. Oh, hi Victor. Sorry I'm late to the party. Seems like I'm the last guest here. So it's not Barnaby, huh? Mr. Hayden, I'm ready for my close-up. What? Wait, where's Penny? Hey, don't ignore me. What's going on? What's that on your face? Now's not the time to catch up, Victor. Penny's missing. Could she have run outside? Something bumped into me just as I came in. There's only one way to find out. Come on, everyone, let's go look for Penny outside. Huh? So this is literally going to go the way the Roblox game goes, isn't it? What the hell is on Victor's face? Of course, Haywood is the one who goes missing when the lights go out. We're playing Roblox. We're basically playing Roblox in the 1980s. Hope Penny is okay. Yeah, she's fine. Do you think Jam City is going to kill off their golden child? We need to split into teams and search for Penny. Yeah, sure. I'm already under the weather and this is basically sapping all what little energy I have left. Alright, everyone. As you know, Penny went missing when the lights turned off in the former student center. Victor says someone bumped into him as he was coming into the center. Penny may have been frightened by the lights going out and ran out here, so let's search carefully for her. Let's split up and look for our friend, search any nook and cranny. Look, if she was actually here, like where would she go? Let me guess, everyone is going to be sus of Victor and then it's going to be anyone but Victor. I would rather sit in silence right now. I'm so sick of this music. So yeah, no Penny. And everybody is going to be sus of Victor because Victor has stuff on his face. There's no sign of Penny out here and you said you couldn't sense her? It's a vampire thing. I have a superior sense of smell and sight. Alright. Right. You're sure someone bumped into you? I'm a vampire, not a ghost. I can tell when someone knocks into me. By the way, you have a red spear on your face. Like, what is that? Can't believe I walked around like that. It must have totally ruined my aesthetic. Yeah, it was weird. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, look, Penny isn't out here. She's got to be somewhere else. I think you're right. Everyone's going to be sus of Penny and there's going to be anyone but Penny. You think Penny is playing some sort of Halloween prank? Nah, Penny is like the complete opposite of the pranky person. No, Penny wouldn't do that to us. I do remember her being pretty straight-laced in school. You know her better than I do, so I'll take your word for it. Penny clearly isn't out here, so let's go back inside to come up with a plan to find Penny. So it's basically already started. Who is this random blonde person? He looks way too detailed to just be an NPC. It seems like this isn't going to be such a black and white open and shut mystery after all. It's not. Even in Roblox, it's not. I can't believe we're playing Roblox. So it's either obviously Victor or anyone but Victor. You're the leader, yes, right? Just tell us what we need to do next. Why do you guys automatically make me the leader? I'm literally sick. This wasn't supposed to happen. I hope Penny is okay. What was supposed to happen? Someone was supposed to go missing. And we were supposed to find the oofer. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't want to keep saying those words. It's not like Penny to just disappear. Well, it wasn't in the first 15 seconds of the video, so I guess I'm fine. Maybe I won't get demonetized. Chance did you actively make a quest that would get me demonetized? So we know that Penny isn't in the immediate vicinity outside. Just to be safe, let's do a quick check inside. Just to waste our time. Let's see if the human presence revealing spell shows us anything. Hominum Revelio, which is basically just Revelio. Revelio. I want to go back to Legacy. I opened Legacy again yesterday for the first time since June. And good God, the game lags so much, I need a new computer. Nathan. We're the only ones here. Penny is not hiding anywhere in the center. Enough of this. Clearly, Victor has done something with Hayward. He only showed up after Hayward was gone. I saw that red smear on his face. It must be... Dude, he's not like... Yeah, I know we're doing like Oofer mystery here. But we're not... It just literally cannot be that obvious. Even if it was Victor, why would there be a red smear on his face? Merula? But someone who calls herself the most powerful witch of Hogwarts, that sure was a weak accusation. Perhaps a more apt title would be the most underwhelming witch. Yes, drag her, boyo. Why you don't drag her? That was so cool. Continue dragging her. She deserves it. Stop it. Now is not the time to be fighting when Penny is missing. Oh no, the girls are fighting. Let them fight. I'm opening to watching a cat fight. It'll be more entertaining than anything that's going on already. Before accusing anyone, a good detective would get their version of events. And that includes Victor. At least someone here can see reason. That doesn't mean you're not a suspect. Tell me why you were late and what happened when you arrived. Sure. Imagine it's just Marula or something like that. Let's see if I've got your order of events right. You were late to Corey's party because you were busy. What were you busy with? I forgot how to pronounce his name. Kitsueki. I really don't think that's any of your business tonight. Let's focus on the big picture for now. So when Victor finally did arrive, the lights are still on. They went out just as I was opening the door to come inside. And that's when you didn't see who bumped into you. Whatever. Outside, when you were searching for Penny, you said that you had superior vision. You said it was a vampire. That's right, I can see better than a human. Would you be able to recognize one of us in the dark if we were close enough to you? Aha, see, he's been lying. What? I'm not lying. Press him for more info, Silvers. That's how we'll crack this case open. Shut the frick up, Marula. You're not going to trick me into swearing again. I'm not going to press him, Marula. Victor deserves the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, sir. I promise everything I said was true. I would rather him be the... I would rather trust Victor over Marula. I can't believe you're taking his side. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, you suck. And you have bird poop in your hip. It's not about sides without finding Penny. And we're not going to get anywhere by pointing fingers at each other without hard evidence. That's how you lose in a Roblox game of murder mystery. Alright, we have Victor's story now. Why don't we regroup somewhere else? We don't want to further disturb the scene of Penny's disappearance. And where will we go? We'll go to my flat. From there, we'll see what we piece together about the night. Your flat is so far from here considering you live in Hogsmeade. That'll be going too far away. I have to say, sitting in silence without music is actually better than listening to repetitive music. With all of us working together, we'll find Penny in no time and solve this mystery. Okay, I guess we're going to our flat. The reason why we only got one TLSQ per month is because if we only prepare for the TLSQ during a month, you could legitimately collect enough energy so that you could play it within 2 days and finish it before the TLSQ runs out of time. If there are now 2 TLSQs per month, you'll have to pick and choose which TLSQ you want to do if you want to legitimately collect the energy and resources to finish it. So now it will not be possible to collect enough energy for the next TLSQ within a week. Within 5 days actually. You've determined that Penny isn't hiding anywhere nearby, so it's time for a new plan. Where will you search next and what new information will you uncover? It is legitimately hard to be entertaining when I already don't feel good about these side quests. I don't want to play them. I make videos on them because I feel like I should make at least one video per month. Per week, I mean. But like when it's stuff like this, when there's so many side quests. At first I only had to suffer through these side quests once per month. Now I have to do it twice. Makes me want to play this game less and less. Come on, let's get this over with so you can find Haywood and be done with this night. Why did you even come here? Nice flat you have here, Sai. Thank you. They couldn't change Hogsmeade's like exterior to look night right now. They changed the high street and it looked legitimately pretty. Things just seem to go grey without Penny around. But yeah, things are grey with Penny around. She is so overused and boring. Hey Corey. Ugh. He's right. This certainly wasn't the film noir-esque party I was planning. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You seem just as shocked as the rest of us that Penny disappeared. Well, yeah, of course. So her disappearance wasn't part of your murder mystery plan. OOFED mystery plan. No, not at all. Penny is way too obvious a choice. She basically screams damsel in distress in a thriller setting. Okay, that's funny. Alright. Let's see if it's Corey. Thanks for gathering, everyone. I'll try to make this quick so we can get back to searching for Penny. Before we renew our search, I thought we should take a look at all the facts. If we revisit the night, we may stumble upon a clue Penny's whereabouts. Based on this information, we can deduce the following. The scream we all heard was Corey. He confirms it himself, which was backed up by Talbot. Sorry for not mentioning it earlier. I was a bit embarrassed. Okay, you're okay. That's alright, Corey. What matters is that we know now. I was so worried you'd be angry. I don't even know what the word admonish means, so you know. It's just, well, I hadn't even thought that it was that important. It may not be, but you never know. It at the very least solves one mystery. Next, according to Talbot, we know no one was acting strangely leading up to the lights going out. I was already a guest going to a party, so I spent my time watching everyone else instead. I remember seeing you by yourself when I came into the party just before I spoke to Corey. Jay said when the lights came back on, the only one who moved was Marula. Are you sure about that, Jay? Yes. That's something I noticed too. Marula hadn't moved that far though. Right, but she was next to Penny and said didn't notice anything out of the ordinary when the lights went out. Seems suspicious to me. Why did you invite Marula? I don't understand why you invited her. But Marula is already also way too much of an obvious choice. And finally Victor walked inside just as the lights went out, then someone bumped into him in the dark. We thought it was Penny, and as far as we know, we should keep working on that assumption. So we have a decent timeline of the events that happened. I think our next course of action should be spreading out to find Penny. Good God, what are you people doing? We should check the places Penny frequents the most, like her flat and the apothecary, but whatever. And St. Mungo's, if she got injured, she may have gone there to receive treatment. Sounds like a plan. Let's spread into teams. At the end, I will go to Penny's flat. She asked me to water her plants once, so I know where her spare key is. Okay. Then Jay and I will go to the apothecary. I know the owner, so I can definitely get us inside. That means Victor. Of course, I get the worst duo. Sorry. That means Victor, Marula, and I will go and check St. Mungo's too. Why do I have to go with Marula? Why do I always get Marula? Alright, everyone, let's go try and find Penny. Whatever. We're here. I don't like being whiny during these videos, but I am anyway. And I was really afraid you guys would be upset because I'm so whiny. It is a bit nice to know that you guys feel just as whiny about TLSQs as I do. So you legitimately just don't mind that I whine about them because you also whine about them. And that's nice. I'm glad you people don't get mad at me because I legitimately hate doing these things. I just wish I didn't. I just wish it hadn't gotten to the point where I hate doing side quests. That's strange. I've never seen St. Mungo's lobby so empty before. Even the welcome witch isn't here. Oh, what is this? One of those film noir Professor Sikandar would drive out? That's legitimately what it is. The last time I watched a film noir, it wasn't even a film noir. I just watched In Space with Markiplier. and there was a film noir segment in it. And it was kind of funny. It's okay to admit that you find empty hospitals spooky, Marula. Empty hospitals are always spooky. I didn't say anything of the sort. I didn't even think it. What do you think, Sai? Are empty hospitals? Yes, the empty hospitals are scary. I'd agree that they're pretty scary, especially when you know that someone is supposed to be here. If you get scared, just know that we're both here for you. Marula is debatable, but well, Victor is but speak for yourself, Katsway. Fine, I'll be here for you. Marula will probably be covering recorded. I love that! I love that Victor is just dragging Marula. Hey! Thank you, Victor. That's very kind. Like I said, though, it is strange that no one else is here. You seem to be quite familiar with St. Mungo's. Yeah, I've been here a bit too many times. Victor is obviously somehow involved. He wouldn't have the red spear on his face if he wasn't. I just don't think he's the oofer. I first came here as part of... Yeah, we don't need to hear the whole spiel about how you're previously on Hogwarts Mystery. I don't need to know. The hospital is the big place, so we need to narrow down areas you should search. We have narrowed it down to 3 areas. The alchemy room, the patient rooms, and the hospital wards. Marula, I want you to search the patient rooms. And try not to disturb anyone, alright? Believe it or not, Silvers, but I'm perfectly capable of being nice to people. Yeah, right. Anyway, Victor, you should search the hospital wards. As a vampire, I think you can cover a lot of ground quickly. Faster than either of you. Okay, show off. Shut up. And finally, I'll search the alchemy room. If I run into a healer, it'll be less suspicious if I'm found there. On account of having done some work in there before. Sounds like a plan to me. Great, then let's agree to meet up here when you finish searching. Let's see if we can find any trace of Penny. I don't... Alright, so Penny is not here. That's obvious. Victor just came up behind me. Hello. Oh, hi, Victor. Sorry, I didn't mean to start with you. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared, Victor. You're okay. Sure, whatever you say. No, you're alright. I know you're here already. Still, I didn't intend to creep up on you like that. Yeah, it's fine. Speaking of, while you're here, you should be searching the hospital wards. You better have a good explanation for following me into the alchemy room. I do. There was something I wanted to tell you. Why does this have to be? I've gotten myself comfortable and gotten the emotional support Poptart here. Sit in my lap. I instantly feel better, honestly. So the reason you were late to the party is because you had to stop to get blood-flavored lollipops. That's right, Corey had promised to get me some, but he ran out of time while preparing. You seen this, Jojo? And some of the candy melted in your pocket, which is where the red smear on your face came from. Honestly, that makes sense. Why are you telling me this now? I realized I had been vague when I was saying I was running an errand. I wanted to clear that up. I thought it may help my case that I had nothing to do with Penny's disappearance. Do you believe what I've said about why I was late to Corey's party? Yes, because I'm unwilling to suspect anyone that isn't Marula. Because I hate Marula. It is such a... I think it must be a whiplash to you guys that I don't like Marula anymore because I spent the entire last year calling her my favorite idiot. The thing is that spot has been replaced by Sebastian. I now have a new kind of favorite idiot. And that favorite idiot is the favorite idiot who actually means well. Not Marula. Yes, I believe you. Jojo believes you as well. Your story does make perfect sense and I don't see there's reasons why you would vanish Penny. I wouldn't. Penny and I are friends. I just wanted to let you know before Marula started throwing around more baseless accusations. I know that I haven't been a part of your friend group for long. Oh wow, he acknowledges that. So I'm sorry if I've been dodging questions and acting defensive. I am not super used to this. Thank you for telling me why you were late, but you really should tell the others as well. We're supposed to rejoin the others soon. If we don't find Penny here, we ought to go back to the former student center. We need to gather alibis. I did think that you guys shouldn't have gone to like my flat and should have just stayed at the center. Why are we back here? I thought you didn't want to disturb the crime scene or whatever. I know, that's why but like that was a stupid excuse. You guys should have just stayed here. I can feel Marula's glare from here. She must be my #1 fan. I'll try to make sure no one disturbs the scene too much. Okay, yes, thank you. Talbot's people watching comes in handy. To start things off, Penny wasn't at St. Mungo's. We searched the alchemy room, the hospital wards, the patient rooms, but we found no sign of her. She also wasn't at her flat. Talbot and I even asked her flatmate if Penny had come by, but they said no. Doesn't her flatmate hate her? No sign of her at the apothecary either. The owner said Penny hadn't been in since her shift ended. I see. Look, if we're gonna find Penny, we need more info. To that end, I want to gather everyone's alibis about what they were doing in the dark. So why didn't you just do that earlier? I was in the dark. There's no way to confirm what anyone... It was the dark. There's no way to confirm what anyone says. Jay's right. Any of us could be the one who took Penny. And who's to say that Corey isn't lying about this being part of the murder mystery game? To be honest, I want to agree with Jay, but I don't have the energy to do so, so I'm just going to go with the marked option. That's enough. You don't need to gang up on Corey like that. It's like with Victor, we gave everyone a fair chance to explain themselves. Thanks, Rahi. Oh, come on. I know. I'm sorry. Jay is right though about not being able to confirm anyone's alibis. So we let go. Okay, why even come up with it? Corey, why don't you tell us what our actual plan for the OOFED mystery was? If it'll help clear up any suspicion, I'll tell you whatever you want. Pay close attention because this is the gripping mystery that I wrote. I actually don't need to shiny hunt the Alolan Vulpix at the end of this video because I already got it. Very soon after I found the shiny Popley on last week's video. I feel like you guys didn't acknowledge it. Like, which is fine. I'm not a Pokemon channel. I think you guys end the video the second I'm done talking about the chapter. Adhiya was supposed to be the murder mystery victim. Yes, Corey and I had discussed it beforehand. The plan was for me to drink a sleeping potion to feign death. That way I wouldn't give anything away. And Penny was going to be my killer. Oh! Because she looks like the damsel in distress and so goddamn innocent. That doesn't mean that you didn't change plans to throw her off. I'm not lying, I'll even drink Ferreta serum if I have to. I think you should mention that. I already have a vial of Ferreta serum and the antidote on me. How?
Whoa!
Give it here, I'll put my innocence right away. Oh, he's actually doing it. Hey, he's actually doing it. How do you feel, Corey? Equal parts terrified and excited. This is way better than any mystery I could have written. Alright, what was Penny's role in the murder mystery? She was supposed to be my killer. Who would have expected the sweet and kind popular girl? Good point. Originally, she was supposed to be the victim. Unfortunately, she saw an early draft of my script, so I changed victim to Badya. Are you behind the disappearance of Penny here? No, I'm not. Oh, that's the antidote. I assume the bottles were never Penny. Well, that eliminates Corey as suspect. That just leaves everyone else. Is there enough Ferreta syrup for everyone else? Sorry, you'll have to figure out the old-fashioned way. I haven't got any more Ferreta serum. Okay, yeah. The real mystery is why you hired Annie to begin with. Not that I'm complaining since it cleared my name. It's not time to hang up my detective hat just yet. That I don't have a hat at all. I want a hat. Huh? I can't wear a hat. I'm wearing a ribbon. You seen this? What's this? It's a note addressed to Penny. What does it say? It's badly burned, but I can make out something about her disappearing. What? I'm going to need the handwriting samples from all of you. Huh? That's enough legible writing in the note to compare it against all your handwriting. That's pretty good. If I can find out who wrote this note, then I can find out what happened to Penny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Handwriting. You've been unable to find Penny, so it's time to turn and analyzing what little evidence you've gathered. Somewhere in there, maybe the key to it is. We do not care, can we? Hold up. Why are we in the ROCC research lab? This job is a secret. We must have come here on our own, right? Because this is a secret job and no one is supposed to be here. Hi, Olivia. Yeah, Olivia, obviously. Sarahi, fancy seeing you here. Olivia, what are you doing here? I could be asking you the same thing. I figured you'd be having some spooky Halloween adventure. Not here in the ROCC lab, hunched over some scraps of paper like some sort of old-timey detective. Oh my god, Olivia, you have no idea. What exactly are you doing here, Sarai? Has something happened? Hey Olivia, what's black and white and goes round and round? A penguin caught in a revolving door. Okay, that's good. Good one. Yeah. But don't think I didn't notice that you're avoiding my question. I know, yeah. The joke one was funny. I'll let it slide this time. Let me help you out. I need a break from what I'm working on. Are you sure? I may not know what you're working on, but I don't mind helping you out. Besides, we can pretend to be some of those hardboiled detectives from those Mughal films I watch with Elton. Oh, you watch films with Mark Grandpa, that's cute. Then I'll take you up on your offer. You want to help me compare these handwriting samples? It's very important that I find a match. Let's not waste any time then. It's a good time to get analyzing. He checked and rechecked all of the handwriting samples against the burnt one, but none of them match. So, it's someone who wasn't even at the party then. Sarai, did something happen to Penny? I noticed this note is addressed to her. Actually, don't answer that. The burnt note makes it fairly obvious. I take it she's disappeared. That's what the note is talking about. The lights went out during our Halloween party, and when they came back up, she was gone. I've been trying to find any clues as to who the culprit is or where she's gone. So you were comparing the handwriting of the other party case against this burnt note. That's very clever, Sarahi. Thank you, Olivia. But if the handwriting doesn't match anyone who was at the party, then who wrote that note? Perhaps it doesn't have anything to do with Penny vanishing. If it doesn't, then why would it mention her disappearing? You've got a lot of questions to answer, detective. I have more of them than answers, that's for sure. That's a story of your life, child. You know what you need? A good old-fashioned evidence board with the red stick, just like in the movies. Okay. That may help to contextualize everything. Would it? I think I'll do just that. Okay. Thanks for your help, Olivia. If you need any more help, just let me know. I will, but for now I need to sit down with some of the others familiar with the investigation so I can figure out my next... This is such a stupid side quest and it is so unnecessarily long. Just be over already. I need to get together with Koi and Talbot to start an evidence board. Oh my god. Oh. I'm so bored. You guys are actually doing the evidence board with a red string. Why are we ping-ponging between the student center and my apartment? What are you guys doing? Honestly, Talbot is already dressed like an old-timey detective. Thanks for agreeing to help me with this. It wouldn't be the first evidence board I've helped set up. In that case, I'm glad to have you here to help set things up. Of course. Let's get started then. We've got a lot of evidence to pin up and not a lot of time. What are you even pinning up? I'd also like to get your takes on who the culprit may be and what their motivation is. What? This is such a cringy side quest, I hate it. What the? First of all, Penny looks so funny in that. That is not the picture of Penny in game. That is the picture of Penny's model, which looks very weird, by the way. So based on a timeline of events, we've eliminated you, Badia and Jay as suspects. None of you had the motive or opportunity to commit the crime. That just leaves me, Victor and Marula. I think we can rule you out so that he wouldn't be trying so hard to find Penny if you did this. Alright, then that leaves Victor and Marula. I vote Marula because I hear her. What are your thoughts, Talbot? There are still too many unknown factors. But if I had to go with my gut, I'd say Marula. She has the perfect motivation. The perfect motivation. You have any thoughts on what that might be? Her history with Corey. Yeah, that's true. I don't understand why Corey invited her, considering he got kidnapped. It must be her history with Corey, like we mentioned when setting up the evidence board. Exactly what I was thinking. They've never gotten along well, so she could be using this as an opportunity to ruin Corey's party. But it's simply her motive is revenge. And she is known for ruining things. Wait, this board just reminded me of something. Our timeline isn't totally complete in the events leading up to Penny's disappearance. Wait, what do you remember, Talbot? It was before you arrived, but our timeline starts after you arrived. Corey and Marula were arguing loudly. Penny was trying to calm them down. So they were arguing. I remember that at one point I made a joke that Corey and Marula were standing on opposite ends of a divorced couple. And of course they were arguing, man, they hate each other. Really? Apparently Corey invited Marula as a peace offering so Marula wouldn't feel left out. Let me guess, Marula overheard and threw a fit. She did and accused Corey of inviting her out of pity. It was loud and unpleasant. Corey, why would you invite her at all? Of course, I don't want to discount the fact that I find Victor's story odd. The errand he was running couldn't have made him as late as he was, especially since he can apparate. He told me he was getting blood-flavored lollipops from Honey Luke's. Victor hates being in Honey Luke's. He wouldn't spend any more time in there than he had to. That doesn't mean he wasn't late to pick up those lollipops. But now that I'm thinking about it, I never actually did see those lollipops or test the smear on his face. He said they melted in his pocket. Lollipops aren't going to melt in someone's pocket, Sarahi. Good point. I did think about that for a minute. I just don't want to call Victor because I wanted to be Marula because it's normally Marula. Marula normally ruins things. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask to see those lollipops. Why would he still have those if they're melted? For now, let's finish up this evidence board. What is happening? What? Hi, hello. Discount red cloaked figure look in here, idhar aao. Hey, stop. We got to go after them. They could have something to do with Penny. Corey, stay here. Alright. Let's go. We gotta catch whoever was lurking in the hall. I thought it's like they were looking at me. I like nighttime. That's why I play Pokemon Moon. And it's not nighttime. God damn it. Is this going to be a duel? Please, I'm itching for excitement. I am legitimate. Oh, it is Mirula, isn't it? It's always Mirula. Mirula? Were you the one who was lurking in my hallway? First of all, I do not lurk. I am not some shady villain in a noir film. Yes, you are. Secondly, I just got here. I want to check in on the investigation. Why do I get the feeling that you don't believe me? That's because I don't. That's because I don't believe you, Mirula. Typical. Yeah. You protect upon yourself. You always do crap like this. You're not always known for telling the truth. What he said. Who asked you? But for what it's worth, I don't think you're lying. Oh. Did you see a dark figure come through here? Only people I've seen out are you two. Oxford is weirdly empty right now. Can't believe you choose this neighborhood. Shut up. I like seeing kids have fun. Makes me happy. Like, yes, please, kids, have fun with life before it screws you over. But since I have you here, I have some questions I want to ask you, Mirula. You're really playing into this hardboiled detective role. Shut up. I want to find Penny. That means working every angle of the case. Now about those questions. And unnecessary energy section again. What is this quest? I am so tired, Jojo. So the reason you moved down in the dark was because you dropped your wand. I don't know, I was perhaps just a bit startled. Corey did scream after all and it was suddenly dark. And when you went to retrieve your wand, you felt a gust of air and heard cracking noise. I think that cracking noise was just disapparation. When you disapparate, it makes a cracking noise. That has to be a clue. I agree. Brilliant, now that we have all that squared away. One more question, Mirula. Fine. Why did you have your wand out? It was dark syllabus. I was going to cast Lumos. Then you can be so dense sometimes. Shut up! It's a valid question. Mirula, why didn't you mention any of this before? Oh please, like I would tell Hayden and everyone that I dropped my wand before because I got startled. Corey is trying to be friends with you. You should give him a chance. And give him satisfaction? Never. Let's just go back inside. You may as well help us finish our evidence board, especially now that we have your testimony to add. We're going to find Penny. That's the last thing we do. I am so bored. Good God. You guys do this every time I'm getting into the ferret boxer. Why evidence board खत्म ही नहीं? कितनी देर लगे रहोगे इसके साथ? No fighting, you two. No. Children! You have to finish working on this evidence board. Then we're gonna find Penny. Now, where did we leave off? What do you want? Come inside and fight me like a man! Third! Okay, fine, I did it once. Oh my god, would you all just hold your ground? Oh hey everyone, I got the okay, that's funny. What's going on? Why are your wands all wrong? Why were you thudding up the stairs like you were freaking Kung Fu Panda? Penny? Sorry, it feels like it's been so long since we last saw each other. You see this? Yeah, sure, let's go for the hug. I don't have any better ideas. Also, I like the hug animation, okay? Penny! Hi! I always love getting hugs from you, Sarahi. And I'm super glad I'm in time for the reveal. The reveal? And you mentioned the message earlier. What message are you talking about? The one that said the murder mystery party was almost over and it was time to reveal the killer? And I told you to come here. I don't know, that's what it said. I just followed directions. It was just like the one I got before the party that told me to apparate when the lights went out. So I was right about that. The crack sound was just disapparation. Penny, I think you need to start from the beginning and tell us what exactly is going on. I have a theory. Victor sent that message to Penny and told her to disapparate. Because Victor might actually be good at these kind of stories. Let me get this straight. Before Corey's party, you got a message by Owl that told you that you would be the murder mystery victim. That's right. It said to apparate somewhere unexpected and the lights went out. Penny, did you try to burn that message at the former student center? Well, yeah, it also said to do that. The owl letter wasn't from Corey. I analyzed the handwriting myself. Huh? Can I see the message you got? I'd like to check it. Yeah, that's not. Whose handwriting is that? Tell me that's Victor's handwriting. I think I can say fairly confidently that this handwriting matches the burnt note, which doesn't match Corey's handwriting. So this whole time you and everyone else thought I was just missing? Yeah, God, like, Penny, you were genuinely worried. Oh, murder, I'm so sorry, Sarai. Someone tricked you, Penny. There's no need to be sorry for that. Now that Penny's here, I think it's time to put this mystery to rest. And to reveal who the real culprit is behind this whole Halloween mystery. I think it's Victor. So now that this quest is over, or getting over, it did not get cooler and I'm still not having fun. This was not a good quest. I can't believe Penny was just hanging out somewhere this whole time perfectly fine. We were worrying for no reason. I'm so glad Penny's alright. Yeah, sure. It's time to solve this mystery. Yeah, I still think it's Victor. I think Victor is very creative and wanted to have fun. Thank you for gathering, everyone. Hello, Penny. You're okay. As you can see, Penny is back. I want to take a moment to lay out all the evidence I've gathered and get your thoughts on the matter. Oh, come on! I can't believe I didn't say this before, but this quest is basically the Hogwarts mystery cast playing Among Us. We're basically just playing Among Us the whole time. As it stands, the series of events is as follows. For the party, Penny received an owl message that told her she was the murder mystery victim. It told me to disappear when the lights went out. The easiest way to disappear was to apparate. Right, and just as Corey was ready to start the murder mystery, the lights went out. That gave me the fright of my life. Unbeknownst to us, Victor had just arrived. He was just outside and about to come in when the lights went out. I finished my errand at Honeyduke's. The red smear on my face was a melted blood-flavored lollipop. Those blood-flavored lollipops are something I'll return to in just a moment. Back inside, it's dark and we hear a crack and Lula feels a rush of hair after she fumbled with her wand. I did not fumble it, I dropped it. I was trying to cast Lumos since it was dark and I felt the rush of hair of Penny apparating. That's another thing we'll come back to, you casting Lumos. Now after that, the lights came back on and Penny was missing. Everything after that, you know what happened. Although I should mention that none of the handwriting samples matched the burnt note I found. They also didn't match the note Penny received telling her to come to my flat. If I ever write a story about a whip-smart detective, I'll be thinking about you the other type Sarai. Please don't. Just think of Sherlock Holmes or something much smarter than me. Thank you, Gordy. But I'm not done yet. The way I see it, we have three main suspects. Let's go over the motivations. First, this Victor Kitsueki. You claim that you went to Honeyduke's to pick up some blood-flavored lollipops. That's because I did. Victor, it's highly unlikely that a lollipop would melt in your pocket. Can you show me those melted lollipops? That's what I thought. Not to mention that your story of someone bumping into you makes no sense since we know Penny apparated. And speaking of apparating, there is no reason for you to have been here as late as you were. I know from Talbot that you can apparate. You could have gone to Honeyduke's here instantaneously. So that begs the question, what really made you late, Victor? Come on. Moving on, our second suspect is Moonless Night. Oh, come on. Yeah. Just before I arrived, you had a fight with Cody, didn't you? That's not evidence of anything. Silver's Cody and I fight whenever we're in the same room. Divorced couple. And if you're saying that's my motivation, then there may I point out that Penny received the message before the party. You rightly did. God dang it, isn't Marula? I don't like the way you're smiling. Everyone knows that you and Cody have a complicated relationship. That's motivation enough to ruin something he planned. Plus, you mentioned that you had your wand out to cast Lumos. That gave you away, Mudla. What? You can use wandless magic, idiot. If your wand had rolled away, you'd still have cast Lumos with your wand, and your wand would have lit from wherever. And a final suspect who I'm sure no one suspected. Penny Haywood. What? What is happening, Jojo? Help! Okay, just watch this with me now. What? Think about it, Penny. No one's handwriting matches those notes. And we only have your word that you received them by owl. There's really no proof that you didn't write these notes yourself and orchestrate this whole as an elaborate trick. But I didn't even know it was a murder mystery party until I got the first note. That's where you're wrong, Penny. While under the effects of Rita Serum, Corey said you saw an early draft of his script. That's right, you asked about the title too, which was Murder Mystery Party. I'd say that's proof that you could have orchestrated the whole thing from the beginning. The real question though is why? That's just kind of fun, honestly. Nolan's weird side, your deductive reasoning is out of this world. I don't understand what is happening. You see in this crap, Jojo? You see what I have to deal with? You just need a trench coat. Just don't even think about it. Perhaps I'll get an outfit after this is over. Right now though, it's time to reveal the culprit of this Halloween thread. Well, who do you think it is? Victor, Marula or Penny? Do I have to pick? How am I supposed to? As much as I'd like to pick Victor or Marula, I think Penny is the funniest option. I'll go with Penny. The culprit is Penny Hayward. The only thing I'm guilty of was following the instructions on association notes that I don't know. It's true that I knew about Corey's murder mystery idea, but I had no intentions of doing it. Corey's my friend and I know he worked hard on that script. I was going to ask Corey about the note, but we were interrupted by Marula causing a ruckus. So I suppose that part is my fault. If I had made sure to ask, none of this would have happened. But I didn't plan any of this mischief. Okay, enough, Penny. I can't shake the feeling that something still isn't adding up. Someone must have orchestrated this whole thing and it doesn't seem like it was any of us. So who was it? Marula. It's not me, I swear. What? It's the same handwriting as the others note. Did you compare handwritings again? It just says Happy Halloween. What? At what point will we be done with this BS? And nothing. This is the worst side quest ever. One of the worst ones. I don't care about this outfit. I'm sorry. Nothing. We don't even get up. I hate this side quest. There was nothing good about it. It dragged on too long. It made no sense. And we don't even get a climax. So not only was this side quest a pain to record because the game crashed twice while I was recording, we didn't even get a climax for this side quest. We didn't even find out what, man. Is it this Pumpkin Johnny again? I don't know how to end this video. I have nothing to say. I was not having fun. I'm giving this quest like a 1 out of 10. And the reason I even give it 1 point is because as much as I don't like the OOFED mysteries, I have to admit, OOFED mysteries are kind of creative. Just I personally don't like them, but that 1 point it gets only from the OOFED mystery being a little creative. But other than that, this quest sucks. I don't like it, and the worst part is there's another TLSQ next week. There were too many 8-hour quests in this. Actually, they will not remove the 1 point also. 0 out of 10. Bad TLSQ. I can't even Masuda hunt today because I'm done with Masuda hunting. I have Masuda hunted everything I wanted to Masuda hunt lately. I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys have a good Halloween, and I will see all of you. Wait, Halloween is still a week. Anyway, well, I hope you guys have a good day, good Halloween whenever it comes, and I will see all of you next week. Another reminder, next week's video will be late on account of me having an exam. It will come, don't worry, it will just be late. And with that, I bid you farewell. Bye bye everyone, have a nice day. Jojo says bye too. Jojo, look at the camera. Jojo, look at the camera. Bye.